Christian places are paved with gracious goodness. All days, all kinds, talking all kinds all night, trying to be awkward and polite, and not to offend anyone except for humorous effect, which entails being able to interpret appropriate levels of shared understanding in a given environment, and indicates a self-awareness that participates socially as well as individually, since everyone is so concerned with representing individuality, regardless of whose paradigm that's been invented they've been born into, absorbed and resented. Nonconformity lessens the tension wrench. Robotson, sans serif deputy, doing his duty duly, paying membership dues, and don't skimp out at the donut shop and goes nuts for coconut flesh after you suck out the milk, after you folded the quilt, after you laid out a case and made preparations to talk to anyone anonymously, with scant dialogue and sparse conversations, sparkling omens forever and ever. Let me inhale crushed happiness next to the loft. Since half of this text will be lost, you'll comprehend concepts and fragments over the timeline across, upon which underneath this leap of logic off of faith, and also as well as another additional fellowship function of my brethren and their friends of their friends, and insular, tightly knit, laid-back couples who connect over hedonism before they get married, and even have weird theme parties after they've mellowed out. An odd man might not collaborate or ask who you belong to, or get short-tempered in space-time, deformed public defender. The people's champion is laughing at them and promoting quick-fix enlightenment at an adjustable rate below the universal constant, changing inconsistently, violating causality, incorrectly considering correlation as causation. Instead of coincidence, let's go inside and dance the night red blinking LEDs, and your eyes flutter. Keep a hand steadily shaking, seasoning in the pan, and zoom out of the frame. Gonna do what you do every day, and plan to melt the gelatin on celluloid liquid crystal display of affection, public healing ceremony with the cover charge and arms linked in the stampede, so forewarned with an emergency survival kit, uncompromised accomplishment. As the common gift in the pit of justice, we make shield walls for bodily defense against baton strikes, against the paramilitary Mickey Mouse costume and Donald Duck company squad, sphinx of black courts to judge my vow. I've honored every letter in the phrase, it's hollow alphabetic. There's numerous diabetics in the tribe. You may have made comment. Do you post bills or polish brass or release the ballast, or believe in the beast and be burdened by breaking and entering agreements? You got the space, let's clean up and invite strangers, cordially connect pages, make it complacent. Can't accept a compliment, compartments categorized in the cookbook, picked out images to define the look and feel of the project of the world we long to create. Bohemian dreams of ingredients, seemingly seedy and empty 3D surfaces made up of triangles, like the way the textures look in a lucid sleeping dream. Loosely threaded seams that come undone, feeling tired of timelessness in stenographers' shorthand sense of touch with goings-on, appropriated candy cane stripes in black and white, cause Xerox doesn't own the copy I made with their machine. It's commentary, witnessing director's prerogative to deconstruct holistically, reduction to reusage of recyclable components that are all a great part of the whole thing. Talk about a simple city. Implicitly, complexity arises out of simplicity, where each cell was once one with what split the divide, merged beyond time, unless lawlessness resigns before limiting the terms, lacking definition, dead sensible lexicon, deserve dogmatic devotion. Will it blend with skepticism? Will lead-shaped properly float principles of buoyancy, beacon boringly broadcasting normally long-standing form of need to complete the circuit all the way across the track, across the paths possible in extra dimensions of probability? Probably won't listen anyway in the end, so nearly everyone will bend the machine washable fabric, temporarily spastic slapstick comedy captives for as long as need desires. Need releases dirty dreams about close friends that you don't want to tell them. Keep it confidential. Self-confidence, man, I tell ya, gotta have it out with you. Put up your dukes and hazard a guess at what comes next in the transmission of information. Get you pacing the halls, contacting, carpet bombing, pedestrian security, risk management, firm grip, grappling with consequences, conquering empirical evidence, eventually self-evident. Redo, try over, continue from last save point of grace, gourmet tasting event with gold-dusted plates and shimmering string.